Thank you, Beyonce. You're amazing. Yeah.
The fact that Beyonce made a country record changed the game. So thank you.
Beyonce.
Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
Thank you to Beyonce. Thank you to Beyonce.
I also have to say thank you to Beyonce, just so that way we keep the community safe. Someone had to.
Walking in there with an already pre-approved idea of what you think is going to happen and what you think your opinion is going to be, it is hard to be able to say that that person is going to be swayed and can be fair and impartial.
We are in shock over Aubrey O'Day's shocking revelation, which, if accurate, could destroy the carefully manicured image of Beyonce and Jay-Z as music royalty. The former Danity Kane star claims that before her famous collaboration with Jay-Z started, Beyonce had a secret past with Sean Diddy Combs, a betrayal that nobody saw. This isn't simply a forgotten affair, however, according to Aubrey, who claims that Beyonce was involved in the murky, scandal-plagued realm of Diddy's notorious private parties. Furthermore, Diddy's reputation has never been spotless. For decades, there have been rumors about his unethical actions. Is it possible that Beyonce's ascent to fame was based on secrets she wanted to keep hidden?
Look, when Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyonce. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those trophies, trophies came rolling in, buddy. He started getting Grammys left and right, man. I mean, look, if you look at his career,
This guy. Wow. You're gonna let him say that?
James getting Grammys. He had one.
Exactly.
He had one.
He ain't show up.
He has like 20 now.
Let's start with the timing. According to Aubrey's claim, Beyonce's relationship with Diddy predates her relationship with Jay-Z. This time frame has the potential to completely alter our perception of the music industry's most powerful duo. The untouchable giants of the business, Beyonce and Jay-Z, have spent years constructing their story of cooperation, devotion, and resiliency. Yet here we are, looking at allegations that, if accurate, would indicate that Jay-Z unwittingly paved the way for his own betrayal. Imagine Jay-Z presenting Diddy to Beyonce, believing it would be a business relationship, only to have it turn into something more sinister, something he could not have predicted. Could he? Did Jay-Z have more information than he disclosed? We get shivers just thinking about it.
This morning, rap mogul Jay-Z is denying allegations he assaulted a 13-year-old girl alongside rapper Sean Diddy Combs. That civil lawsuit filed against Combs in October was amended Sunday to include Jay-Z. The accuser, identified only as Jane Doe, says she was assaulted by both men.
However, Aubrey's accusations go beyond simple personal betrayal. They also bring Beyonce into the shadowy realm of Diddy's notorious parties, the so-called freak-off events that have been the subject of tabloid folklore. Imagine darkly lit, opulent hotel rooms crowded with the most influential people in the world, the atmosphere heavy with tension, secrecy, and rumors of deals being made and reputations being staked. These weren't your typical business networking gatherings. Diddy, who was accused of planning these multi-day extravaganzas where boundaries were dissolved and repercussions appeared to be non-existent, was at the heart of it all. Beyonce is now being brought into the controversy by Aubrey O'Day, who suggests that the Queen may have voluntarily joined this ethically dubious circus. Beyonce, the personification of elegance, poise, and control, entering this tumultuous and dubious environment is almost unimaginable. In Aubrey's opinion, certainly, she presents Beyonce as someone who may have intentionally negotiated these events, someone who knew the risks and played the game to ensure her position at the top, rather than as an innocent spectator. Is it possible? Could the lady who has motivated millions with her themes of self-reliance and strength have compromised in private? It is a story that is both stunning and hard to ignore. Then there is Diddy himself, whose name has come to represent scandal, particularly in the wake of recent charges that have shook the entertainment industry. Diddy has dealt with everything. from accusations of improper conduct to charges of control and manipulation. His notorious parties have long been discussed in industrial circles. Some have called them power maneuvers masquerading as festivities. It is said that the ambiance was meticulously controlled to guarantee quiet and allegiance, and the guests were hand-picked. With Aubrey's allegations, however, the focus now turns to Beyoncé's purported role. Was she an active player, negotiating this perilous environment with measured precision? Or was she just a visitor caught up in the mayhem?
There's just been a shocking revelation from federal authorities regarding a highly private and scandalous video involving none other than Jay-Z and Beyoncé, reportedly taken during a wild party hosted by Diddy. Apparently, during a Homeland Security raid on Diddy's properties, some rather intriguing discoveries were made, including compromising footage featuring numerous beloved celebrities caught in scandalous situations. Speculation is rife that Diddy intentionally leaked this footage to authorities as a form of revenge against the Carters, allegedly due to their perceived lack of support during his legal battles. It seems he's on a mission.
It would be hard to talk about this without mentioning Diddy's ongoing legal issues. The accusations against him have clouded his whole business, and the information keeps coming to light. Cassie Ventura recently gave disturbing evidence about the extraordinary measures Diddy reportedly used to keep those in his sphere under control. From threats to compulsion, the testimony paints a picture of a guy who lived on domination and secrecy. What impact would it have on Beyoncé's reputation if she had a genuine relationship with him at this time? Was she drawn into something she couldn't control, or did she enter this realm voluntarily? And did Jay-Z unintentionally expose her to a guy who may have equaled his own influence?
I also was just recently contacted by someone who wanted me to essentially represent them in the sale of one of the Diddy tapes.
You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but
yes.
The shopping thing is...
Yes, there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood, but one particular person contacted me to shop a particular video they were in possession of, and to contact the person who was in the video to see if they were interested in purchasing the video before it became a public knowledge.
I've heard this before, so like a catch and kill.
Catch and kill, correct.
Wow, can you, and I guess you can't reveal the person who is on
No,
the
I can't explain who the person was, but
High profile?
Mr. Combs was in the tape, and this other person is, I would venture to say, more high profile than Mr. Combs.
Really?
This leads us to the main plot point, which is Jay-Z's involvement in all of this. The allegations claim that Jay-Z was the one who first linked Beyoncé and Diddy, which probably looked like a harmless gesture at the time. Diddy was a significant figure in the music business after all, and success depended heavily on networking. What if, however, that introduction started a series of events that neither Jay-Z nor Beyoncé could have predicted? It is almost unbearable to consider that Jay-Z, a guy renowned for his strategic maneuvers and financial savvy, may have unintentionally enabled this alleged betrayal. We can't help but question, however, whether he really didn't know or if he chose to ignore the possible consequences in favor of concentrating on his own ascent. Not to be overlooked is Jay-Z's own complex past. He had a less than spotless history before he became the billionaire tycoon we know today. He has spoken candidly about his early days as a hustler, negotiating Brooklyn's perilous streets and picking up skills that would help him in the corporate world. However, that same history has also given him a target of criticism, with some speculating as to whether his ascent to the top was completely lawful. Is it possible that Jay-Z was oblivious to the warning flags around Diddy because of his history of taking calculated risks? Alternatively, did he notice them and decide to ignore them because he believed they wouldn't have an impact on him or his relationship with Beyoncé? This developing drama is further complicated by the antagonism between Diddy and Jay-Z. Over the years, the two have remained professional, but there have been rumors of competition and animosity. Some have even conjectured that the two men used one another to further their own careers, making their relationship more transactional than sincere. If so, it begs even more concerns about Jay-Z's involvement in this purported betrayal. Did he really have no clue what was going on behind the scenes? Or was he just playing a game that ended up falling apart in ways he couldn't have predicted?
It seems he's on a mission to embarrass them at any cost. Adding fuel to the fire, an unsettling audio clip allegedly featuring Meek Mill and Diddy has surfaced, courtesy of Diddy's former bodyguard.
And then Milk running the fuck around, about expensive pain in his ass.
Wait, this is Philly you're talking about now. Wait a minute, Jay.
Meek.
Wait a minute.
He's a fucking Fruit Loop. He Diddy-fied.
This is Philly.
He's a deep fried period. He Diddy-fied. He Diddy-fried. He the Diddy do our bop. Fuck Meek. Real rap.
You think that audio that they put out was real?
Yeah, that was him. Nicki put that out there. That Nicki recorded that at the freak off in the Calabasas. She been waiting to drop that shit on Meek. She just wasn't gonna tell nobody it was Diddy. But now that Diddy out there, why not?
So then who's the guy who's claiming he recorded it?
How does Beyonce fare? What does it indicate about her own agency and decision-making during this period, if these accusations are accurate? Was she a voluntary participant, negotiating this environment with the same measured accuracy that has characterized her work? Or was she a victim of circumstance, caught in the crossfire of strongmen fighting for control? This issue goes right to the heart of Beyoncé's public character, making us balance the idea that she is a strong, independent icon with the potential that she has made concessions along the way. One thing becomes evident as we go more into this complex web of allegations, betrayals, and secrets. Whatever the truth is, it has the power to completely alter our preconceived notions about Diddy, Jay-Z, and Beyoncé. The meticulously constructed story of prosperity and power that has encircled them for years is now being examined, and the disclosures are not slowing down. Is there more to the tale than meets the eye, or was this the ultimate betrayal? There is no doubt that this drama is far from done.
John Carter is just as bad as the diddler. And I know that for a fact. I got the scars to prove it. Want to know what a box cutter feels like going into your skin and ripping you? I can tell you how it feels. Y'all ain't seen shit yet. That Cassie shit, that's nothing.
So are you trying to say like Jay-Z put hands on you?
I'm saying Sean Carter remembers everything he did to me and he's got it on tape. Just like Diddy. It's gonna be the women that give him in the end.
The rumors about Beyoncé and Diddy go beyond a mere alleged affair, but Aubrey O'Day's allegations have opened a can of worms. This is where things get